folks? Welcome. Wednesday, 3/17, racing some daily CS Suzuka. So just let me set up my dashboards here. I kind of use SimHub on two Amazon Fire tablets that I kind of found lying around the house after the kids had kind of used them for years and moved on to different stuff. And if you have not heard about SimHub, go kind of Google it. Support the developers, right? It's pretty cheap to kind of buy the pro version, and these people do this stuff for free, so you can use a free copy of it, download the SimHub kind of dash, I guess you can call it, and then YouTube it, right? Because SimHub does a really good kind of breakdown of their own program. So on one tablet I use the SimHub kind of mobile dash, I believe it's called. It's a kind of good layout for me, and that's up in front of my steering wheel, so I don't really see the hub on the cars. I use the roof cam, so you can't really see suggested gears as you go into the corners and whatnot, but I have kind of been playing Gran Turismo since 1994 when it came out, so kind of have an idea of what's going on there. So SimHub's mobile dash on my front kind of dash tablet, and then to my side on more of a stand I have SimHub, but I have another developer, the Lovely Dash. Again, Google that, Lovely Dash, and what you can do is download their plugin, and their plugin kind of connects with the SimHub, and then through a menu option that is added during the downloading of Lovely Dash, you can go down to the Lovely Dash subtab, click over to that, and then they have a bunch of their own kind of a little bit more intricate dashboards. A lot of the times these folks on iRacing, LMU, ACC have a little bit more intricate steering wheels and options and control and manipulation of their vehicles. You can kind of use some of these Lovely Dash kind of prints or layouts on your tablet. So I have one Lovely Dash on my tablet on the stand beside me, and it's the I guess just the Lovely Dash, the original one. Kind of gives gear, lap times, some other kind of information that's kind of useful, kind of the same as the mobile dash, but works well. So downloading a new update for the SimHub right now, so I'm just kind of chilling right now, but I'm going to jump on here and just kind of do some laps, right, without my dashboards right now. So let's give her in the Merc. There we go, installing an update for SimHub. Oh dear. Hold on a second here, I gotta get into some kind of some permissions here. Right. I'll try to race and kind of monitor install beside me, so don't judge. Oh dear. Oh dear. Alright, there we go. My dashes are up now. So I can see what gear I'm in. And the red line. And also with the lovely dash, through some of the options I even go through on the SimHub plugin. Like you can just have a resting kind of screensaver on your one tablet. That's running the Lovely app, and you can kind of use some preset designs there that Lovely app has. So I have my race number, which is 357, and then I have my username, Gravy Davy, both in kind of like grayish kind of colors, and then the background is like kind of race car, kind of green, gray, black-ish kind of waves in the background, like a screensaver. So in between races or in lobbies when we're not actually on the track, that's kind of what the dashboard on the right of me on the stand, running the Lovely app. That's what that's kind of reverts to when we're not racing. But once we hit the track, the dashboard's kind of flipped back into a usable feature. Oh, my bad. There goes me. Oh, let's kind of go back here. Ah, crap. There we go, that's one. Get back into the Nismo there, the GTR. That is my jam, this GTR. You don't want to go off to the right on this corner because once you touch that grass, you ain't coming back, right? You just kind of slide forward and straight, a lot of understeer. So I bet it'll be a slow down, but I haven't been on here for about a day, so just gotta get my groove back. Maybe we'll see how this next race goes. I might jump over to just racing a couple quick laps against AI before I jump back on here, but we'll see. 10 laps, long race. Not bad. I was lucky there. Oh dear. Right. Looks like we got Kizzy online right now on YouTube. Doing some Suzuka race from E to A+. Just looking at my kind of YouTube channel here. Digit was live 3 hours ago. Oh. There you go. I think my kids are home. Oh. Nope. I'm here, 10th. But yeah, look at Porsche. Ooh, Porsche. Ferrari, Porsche. Me, Ferrari, Porsche, Merger, Porsche. That's okay. That's alright. First race today, same here. Tad. Where's Tad? 5th, Ferrari. Okay, let's race clean. Let's have fun. Alright, steady. Steady through the corners. That's the worst, because other people slow me down. It brings that group behind us close. Let me go fast. What's with people, man? Alright, let's boogie. My bad. Gotta watch this. This person might try to pass me right here, which is a dumb move. Oh, thank you. Again, folks, just... Alright, that's gonna happen, so just prep for it. Exactly. And just like that from 13. Why not? Like, look at that. Okay, like, stay away from those folks. Get around them. Some of those kids, get it that way. Sorry, didn't see you there. Alright, and going through all that kind of chaos there, just pick your line. Use your brakes if you need to get around people. Remember, people will ghost, so I don't know, just try to avoid. Don't get involved. There we go. Alright, lap 3, coming on the kind of, I don't know, these tracks have names for corners, but I don't remember them at all, but still always trying to connect that apex there, make a nice smooth corner. Can I get around them? Is it gonna stick? Alright. Some cars are faster in some areas, some are a little bit slower. I don't think I did a good job. I'm going around that corner, so I expect this guy to kind of catch up, maybe pass, but bad place for it. Bad place. We got people catching up here. Bump. Oh my god, man. Alright, are we gonna pit this lap? What is the strategy here? Alright, some cars need to pit. Oh dear, including me. Alright, we'll kind of jump in here for a box, put some fresh mediums on, and hit back the track. Hopefully we can make up some positions. Alright, back out. Fresh tires, so just be careful at first. Let the tires heat up a little bit before you really start pushing them. Come on. I'm sorry, my dash seems to be lagging a little bit, so my shifts aren't really that great, but concentrate a little bit more on that, along with speed through corners. Tried to hold it. Nope. That's alright. Got a little battle going up there ahead of us. Hopefully that will slow those folks down so I can catch them. Okay, lap 8. Alright, we got 3 ahead of us now, kind of battling, so that's kind of good. Hopefully that will slow these folks down a little bit so I can catch up. I don't really take that corner well. I keep watching the kind of time behind me, and the person in 12th keeps kind of gaining a little bit there, so not to keep my eyes on the time board, but we can gain some time. Maybe catch these folks draft ahead of us and kind of join their little pack there. We'll see. Hang on. Alright, look at these folks kind of gaining. Right, only 2 laps left. So we'll see what damage I can do here. Oh my goodness, hang on there, buddy boy. Alright, like I said, just kind of keep your eyes open and kind of predict what people are going to do. You've seen how this race kind of has started off, so starts bumping, grinding, pushing, bumping, jamming. So try to get away from those folks. But looks like Ariane has stayed behind me, so they kind of waded through that kind of chaos there, but let's see here. I think I got this up a little bit. Oh my god, too high there. Alright, final lap. It feels a lot better going through here now. Except for that, but that's okay. Just easy on the gas here and punch it. Oh, that's a famous place to spin out. Why are you doing this, man? So yeah, it's like, I don't know, do I try going through the corner with that person and both wipe out and lose the positions, or do I, you know what I mean? Like, do I, kind of let up on the brakes there and let that person go by? You saw what I kind of did there, so, yeah. But yeah, P10, I don't know. Could have done better, could have done worse, but you saw what kind of lobby that was. Right, a lot of bumping and banging going on, so I'll take it. Alright, let's start off on... let's start off on 3. Let's see what we can do. Might try that too, going through that and in there in first and kind of rolling into second gear as I come out of the end of that. Oh dear. Trying to think, we got the lap time in. I should check. Where am I? 11th. Let's see here. Who do we got? Nobody familiar, which is good. So I think this person raced against us last time. Yeah. And again, racing against a bunch of Porsches and AMG Ferrari thrown in there, right at the top. Alrighty. Three. Back to our valuable radar. This is probably the last race as well. Sadly, right? I got stuff to do after this, so I don't know. Enjoy the race. Check out that first one if you're just tuning in, because the beginning there was kind of wild. And yeah, let's go. Yeah, see ya. Alright, again, a little hectic at the beginning. We gotta remember, no rush to get by these two, because we got a second penalty right in front of us. We got two up in first place. So there we go. We do got some heat behind us though, so we gotta be a little bit careful there. We don't kind of mess up. Sounds like the Merc. Do whatever you want in front of me, buddy. Go ahead. I think I gotta maybe start to defend a little bit better. shows a lot of positions. That's alright. Second lap. My goodness. Not a great place to get dirty tires. Alright, coming up to lap 5, so one more lap. I'm going to dip into the pits to throw on some new race mediums. Alright, let's box. Alright, we will see what we can do. Boo, penalty lines. Oh, whatever. hit penalty just killed me though. Definitely did need 3 more seconds. Kind of added on to my timer between me and that group ahead of me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Holy smokes. final lap. That's crazy. Right? From like what, second place, got caught in that huge pack, and down to pretty much 13th. Boom. Alright, so really not a great result. Not great results all this week, so. Don't know what to say, just can't get the groove. Yeah, I'll have one more race maybe. Alright. Did in the Nismo. Alright. Alright, let me try something here. Just a little reconfiguration. What do I got back there? Alright. That. Well, reconfiguration here. Different feeling with the Porsche, right? Kind of got used to the way it kind of handles on the road, opposed to a rear-wheel drive kind of front engine kind of car. Not bad. 202, 831. Alright, folks. This is the last one. Okay, this is going to be my last race. Like I said, I got stuff to do. So, let's see if we can place P8 or higher, maybe gain some of that DR back that was lost. Okay, I forgot to look at who we got in this lobby, but oh well. Alright, so first kind of half a lap, a lot of destruction. Alright, here we go. There we go. I don't know, just the Porsche. Don't know what it is, man. It's just that kind of mid-engine balance. So I don't know, I've kind of been jumping back and forth between some regular cars that I use, and the Porsche hadn't really been one, but really starting to enjoy it. So it's been pretty useful the last couple of daily races. Difficult to pass on this course. You got to kind of almost like single file through that section and maybe wait till more of an open track kind of around this next kind of hairpin. Again, not a great place to pass. I would have definitely, I don't know, hung back a little bit, because now they've both got themselves into a predicament where you wanted to pass, but you pushed it too hard, and now you've lost the position. Well, there goes my race. Lap 4, so 2 more laps. We'll kind of box there for some fresh tires. Let's see if we can just concentrate, lay down some good laps. That is unfortunate. I've been in one of those situations where just you spin and spin and people pass and pass because it's got a tight packs in this kind of race. Woo. Just what I didn't want to happen, but what can you do? Alright, fun times. This is my last race. Okay, don't eat too much, just eat a little bit, right, to fill your belly. When you get home tonight, you're gonna have another bowl before we go to bed if you're feeling okay. And you did really good last time you played basketball, so don't be afraid. You got the flu, it wasn't anything to do with basketball, it was just a coincidence. So go out there and try your best and have fun and don't expect the same kind of score. Okay, there could be other kids out there just as good as your team, so have fun and don't get discouraged if the score isn't what you want to. And tell that to your friends if they start to get upset that the story is doing more. Okay. We're down the line. Sorry, phone's talking to my daughter. Oh. I see things for cool stuff, so that's fun. There you go. Sometimes they that's 4 and sometimes you can buy a lot. Yay. Hey, folks. That's it. That's all the losing you get to watch me do. So, enjoy the rest of your evening. And we will see you online soon, if not in the track, on the chat. Peace.